What's going on, guys? The Crimson Avenger here, and today we got some exciting new photos from Spider-Man No Way Home. The first photo, as you can see, it's MJ and Spidey swinging. It looks like it could be from their clothes and the upgraded suit moments after his identity is revealed by J. Jonah Jameson on the mega screen. And we see them swinging through New York, and it looks like here they're free falling. And it's probably after J. Jonah Jameson, right after, moments after the post-credit scene, which could be the beginning of the movie, is what I think. And from our second photo that we have from Entertainment Weekly is of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Seems like they're outside the sanctum moments before and moments after the spell happens, or what I think is that after the multiverse breaks and Doctor Strange is just really, really mad, it seems like, at Peter, and it's like, come on, man, what are you doing? Because he interrupted the spell. Or it could just be Spider-Man trying to get shelter in the sanctum from the paparazzi because he's now a criminal and he's like famous now. And I think what's going to end up happening is that this picture right here it's either after the spell and he breaks the multiverse or before, but I think it's after, and they're talking about all the villains being let loose because Doctor Strange is just an utter disappointment in him, and he's just really, really not happy with Peter right now because you completely ruined the spell by talking. Or it could have just been Doctor Strange's own arrogance that ruined the spell, because Wong did tell him that the spell was dangerous. More news of Spider-Man No Way Home. Tom Holland confirms that Spider-Man No Way Home will be the end of the Homecoming trilogy. He says here, we were all treating No Way Home as the end of a franchise, let's say. I think if we were lucky enough to dive into these characters again, you'd be seeing a very different version, which probably they would all be in college, moved on. And I think we got rumor that there would be a film franchise focusing on Peter's high school life, which would be the Homecoming franchise, and then his college years, and then also his adult years after college, seeing how Spider-Man affects him through those years and how he can manage being Spider-Man and going to school at the same time. It continues saying it would no longer be the Homecoming trilogy, which it would be the college trilogy. And then it says we would give it some time and try to build something different and tonally change the films. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. But we were definitely treating No Way Home like it was coming to an end, and it felt like it. So there's Tom Holland saying that No Way Home is the end of a trilogy, just like Tobey Maguire's trilogy came to an end after Spider-Man 3, and that's how many films. But I don't know. Tom Holland is always going to be our Spider-Man in the MCU. He's not going anywhere for the time being. I think he just wants to take a break, and he's not going to go anywhere because as long as he continues and wants to play Spider-Man, he'll be Spider-Man. On Tom Holland, he does say this about working with Alfred Molina on Entertainment Weekly. He opens up about facing off with Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. It was really fun to watch him see how technology has advanced, Holland adds. When he was making these films, the arms were puppets, and when we did it, they're all imaginary and CG. It was quite cool to see him relive it, but also to relearn it. The first film, director John Watts and I were sort of flying by the seat of our pants. This one, I think, we both felt like really confident, so we were able to relax. We actually had so much more fun on this one than we did the previous two. We were all treating No Way Home as the end of the franchise, like I said before. I think he basically says what I said before. We've been making these films for 5 years now. We've had such an amazing relationship, the three of us. We've been with each other every step of the way now. We've done every single film, every single press tour, so this one's seen. We didn't know if this would be the last time we were all working together, MJ, Ned, and Spidey. It was heartbreaking, but also really exciting because we're all moving towards the next chapter in our careers. So sharing that moment with them was maybe the best day I've ever had on set. I don't think I've ever cried like that. If you're not willing to focus to do the prep work, you're going to get called out. Because when you're dealing with magic spells and dimensions, it really gets complicated. And that's what Tom Hollands says about working with Zendaya and Jacob Batalon and Alfred Molina on set. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all later.